thanks for joining me. This is Angie at Chicken Scratch. This is the project we're making today. This is the final project for the 12 weeks of Halloween. Isn't it cute? Okay, so the supplies you're going to need are a piece of basic black cardstock that measures 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, a piece of Halloween Night Designer Series paper that also measures 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, a piece of basic black that measures, let's see, 2 by 3, and then 4 1/2 by 3/4, and then a piece of Whisper White that's 2 by 3. First thing we're going to do is get out the Big Shot. We're going to be using the popcorn box Thinlit. So here's my Big Shot, magnetic platform, a cutting pad. We're going to cut out one of each. Okay, whoops. So there's our black piece, and then here's our Designer Series paper one. What we want to do with the black one is we're going to cut off one little section right here. I just want to make sure that I can see the actual score line so that I can cut it off. Okay, then this one we're just going to fold on that score line. And then this one, just fold on the score line. Okay, so let me, one more fold. I don't know why, I always forget this one. Okay. Now we'll set this aside for just a second. We're going to do the same thing for this one, except we're actually cutting off all those pieces that are scored. So there's that one. And you can use your trimmer if you want. That way they're a little bit more precise. Now, if you'll notice, it's the same size. So we just want to give it a slight trim. I'm going to show you so you can see how it's going along. So I'm just going to give it a trim on each side. You can either use your trimmer or you can just use your scissors. Okay, so here's the first one. See, not too bad. Now we'll do the other one. Oops, come back here. I tried to not use a lot of Thinlits this year for the 12 weeks of Halloween, so there are several boxes that I made without Thinlits or Framelits, but I used a few, so hopefully you have some to choose from, or you did have, because it's technically Halloween, so it's basically over. Okay, I just want to make sure that I don't need to trim anymore, and this one does need a little bit more. Okay, so there's that one, and here's this one. So I'm just going to turn it over and give it some adhesive. Now what we want to do is put sticky strip on the side and the bottom. Okay, I'm going to try to get this lined up properly. And the good thing is that it tears really easily. So I went over, but I just removed that small section. And then I need a piece for the bottom. Okay, remove that. I probably should have put a little bit more on the bottom. Okay, so this is going to go down at the bottom just like that. And then this is going to fold over just like that, creating our little pocket. Okay, so now what can you put in here? I already ate, or we already ate, I should say, all the little candy that goes in here, but I'm going to show you what they are. I can't remember what they're called. They're the little round little chocolate things that come in the little skinny containers. So it goes right in there. That one's a little big. The ones that we had earlier were just like 6 little pieces of candy in there. If I can remember the name of them, I'll make sure I write it on the screen. Okay, so here's our pocket. Just make sure, if you'll notice, I didn't get adhesive on the edge of the Designer Series paper. Make sure you get, and I'll come back in here with some liquid glue and fill that in so it'll be fine. Okay, now let's stamp. We're using the Jar of Haunts stamp set, this image right here, with basic black ink. Okay. Just going to stamp that right in the middle. Okay, while that's drying, I'm going to take my little belly band here, and I'm just going to fold it and fold it. And you can see the back, we're going to be covering that up, so it's okay that it's not completely straight, okay? So what I'll do is go ahead and put some adhesive on there. And then we're going to take the Halloween Night washi tape, and this just completely covers up the back of it. Okay. I got to make sure my bats are going in the right direction. Isn't that cute? Okay, got that. Now, let's get the Big Shot out again. We're going to be using the Layer and Oval framelets. So again, the Big Shot, and a platform cutting pad. I'm going to try to cut both of these at the same time. Hopefully that's straight. Okay, this one's going to get popped up with a dimensional. Just place that right in the middle. And this one is also going to get popped up. And we're just going to place it right there in the middle. Okay, so cute, aren't they? Have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye.